Rock and roll icon and PhD astrophysicist, Brian May is best known as the lead guitarist of the legendary band Queen. May is also a writer and animal rights activist who campaigns tirelessly against fox hunting and badger culling in the UK. He is also an ordained interfaith minister, and in 2023 was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire for his charitable services. So let's get into it. Brian Harold May was born on July 19, 1947 in Hampton, London. His father, Harold May, was an electronics engineer, and his mother, Ruth May, was a musician and pianist. May's interest in science began at a very young age. At the age of 6, he was given a chemistry set by his father, which he used to conduct experiments in his bedroom. This fascination with science would later lead him to study physics and mathematics at Imperial College London. However, his passion for music was equally strong. At the age of 12, he began playing the guitar and formed his first band, the Hectics. In 1963, May met his future Queen bandmate Roger Taylor after answering an ad placed by Taylor in the pages of a school magazine. The two hit it off immediately and began making music together. They were joined by bassist Tim Staffel and vocalist Larry Lurex to form a band called Smile. May and Taylor continued to perform together even after graduating from Imperial College London in 1968. They played a variety of gigs around London and even appeared on television. In 1970, the band Smile was offered the opportunity to open for a new band called Mott the Hoople. At one of their shows, the lead singer of Mott the Hoople, Ian Hunter, introduced the opening act as Queen for the first time. This marked the official change of name from Smile to Queen. The band continued to play gigs while looking for a new singer. And in 1970 they met Freddie Mercury, a flamboyant young art student who would become the band's lead singer. Mercury's powerful vocals and charismatic stage presence were exactly what Queen was looking for. The addition of Mercury led to the release of their self-titled debut album in 1973. The album was a commercial success, selling over 250,000 copies in the UK. It featured some of their most iconic songs, including Keep Yourself Alive, Liar, and Son and Daughter. Queen's second album, Queen II, was released in 1974 and was a concept album that explored themes of good and evil. The album was a critical success, but did not sell as well as their debut. Nevertheless, it established Queen's reputation as a band that was not afraid to experiment. In 1974, Queen embarked on their first major tour, which included a performance at the Rainbow Theatre in London. The show was filmed and released as a live album and DVD titled Queen at the Rainbow. The performance showcased the band's energy and musicianship and is considered a classic live album by many fans. In 1975, Queen released their third album, A Night at the Opera. The album was a massive commercial success, selling over 6 million copies in the UK alone. It also marked a departure from the band's earlier work, as it featured more elaborate arrangements and a wider range of musical styles. One of the album's most famous songs, Bohemian Rhapsody, became an instant classic and is now considered one of the greatest rock songs of all time. Its music video, which featured the band performing in a variety of imaginative settings, was also groundbreaking for its time. Brian May's guitar work on A Night at the Opera was particularly noteworthy and established him as one of the greatest guitarists of his generation. He was known for his flamboyant stage presence and his use of the guitar as a visual spectacle. May's guitar playing was characterized by its virtuosity and his ability to create memorable riffs and solos. He was also known for his innovative use of the guitar, such as playing it with his fingers instead of a pick to create a softer, more nuanced sound. Additionally, May's guitar tone was distinctive and warm, and he was able to achieve this by using a variety of guitars and amplifiers, including his famous homemade red special guitar. May's guitar playing was not just technical and flashy, but it was also deeply soulful and emotional. He was able to convey a wide range of emotions through his playing, from the raw energy of Killer Queen to the tender balladry of Who Wants to Live Forever. In 1977, Queen released their sixth album, News of the World. The album was another commercial success, selling over 10 million copies worldwide. It was notable for its exploration of social and political issues, such as the opening track, We Will Rock You, which became an anthem for the working class. News of the World also featured some of Queen's most famous and enduring songs, such as We Are the Champions and Spread Your Wings. The album was also notable for its innovative use of synthesizers and drum machines, which helped to create a more electronic and experimental sound. In 1980, Queen released their 8th album, The Game. The album was a huge success, selling over 25 million copies worldwide and reaching #1 in several countries. It featured some of the band's most popular and critically acclaimed songs, including Another One Bites the Dust, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and Save Me. The Game was notable for its exploration of darker themes, such as the consequences of fame and the breakdown of relationships. The album also showcased the band's versatility, featuring a wide range of musical styles, from the funk-inspired Another One Bites the Dust to the country-tinged Crazy Little Thing Called Love. On March 24, 1991, Freddie Mercury died of complications from AIDS at his home in Kensington, London. The news of his death sent shockwaves around the world, and millions of fans mourned the loss of the charismatic singer. Following Mercury's death, May and Taylor took a break from Queen and pursued solo projects. May released 2 solo albums, Back to the Light in 1989 and A Very Special Guest in 1992. He also reunited with his former bandmates in Queen for a series of benefit concerts in 1992 and 1993. In 1998, May and Taylor were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as members of Queen. They were joined by surviving members of Queen and special guest Elizabeth Taylor. May's speech upon accepting the award was characteristically humble and gracious. He thanked his fans and his fellow musicians and paid tribute to the legacy of Queen. "I never thought we were going to make it," he said. "We started out as kind of outsiders. We were never supposed to be in the same league as the people we were trying to emulate. And yet, somehow, we made it." In 2002, Brian May rejoined forces with Queen drummer Roger Taylor to embark on a series of reunion shows, performing at various festivals and other events. Throughout the 2000s, Brian May remained active as a musician, releasing several more solo albums and collaborating with other artists. He also continued to perform with Queen, and in 2011, the band announced a new tour with American Idol winner Adam Lambert as the lead singer. Brian May is widely regarded as one of the greatest guitarists of all time. His unique sound and style have influenced countless musicians, and his innovative approach to music continues to inspire new generations of guitarists. May's contributions to music have been recognized with numerous awards and honors, including induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He has also been awarded honorary doctorates from several universities, and has been knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his contributions to music and charity. Beyond his work in music, Brian May is also a dedicated animal rights activist. He is a patron of several animal welfare charities, and has campaigned against fox hunting and badger culling in the UK. May's passion for animal rights is deeply rooted, and he has been a vocal critic of animal cruelty. He has also been involved in several high-profile campaigns to protect animals, and has worked tirelessly to raise awareness of their plight. So there you have it, the incredible life of Brian May, one of the greatest guitarists of our time, a passionate animal rights activist, and an inspiration to us all. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.